Hi everybody, welcome back to Ethereal Plains. I'm your host and DM who's getting yelled at, apparently. You can find me everywhere. I'm existing. Tomorrow, I will 100% stream something, probably Bloons Tower Defense. Or, I don't know, I'll find something to do tomorrow. Yeah, kinda everywhere. Next! Storm, you're up.
Oh, we're going by...
He's not here.
No, I'm back. Getting some more milk. Hi, I'm the StormMage. You can find me at Six Straters at not Yahoo, at YouTube. where I play with these fine ladies and gentlemen a fine game of roll 'em dim dice. And that's about it. How's everyone else doing? Good viewers. Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
I guess we're going up then.
Yeah.
Alright, I am Mustached Tom. You can find me at YouTube at Mustached Tom, where I play so many video games, and one of them will be finishing relatively being finished. That'll be Doom Eternal. That'll be wrapping up. And Kingdom Hearts 3 DLC will finally be coming back, because those bosses are super hard. Who knew? But they'll be coming back, and you can find all that on my channel. I'll be playing Ravak, and sometimes Kaiko whenever he decides to show up again. Go up, Kit.
Alright.
Yeah,
I'm next in the order, I believe. Or just go, never mind.
We're doing an order of on roll 20, so you're next, Asemar.
Okay. So yeah, Dragon 785 playing as Asemar Radoff, and, you know, as I've said before, the only one without an online footprint.
Other than here.
Never find the body!
He's a ghost.
Yeah.
Doesn't exist. It's just a myth.
The man, the myth, the legend.
I knew there was no such thing as redheads.
Nope.
So anyway, I'm Kitsune Vision. I will be playing Fredrick. I'm guessing is mostly going to be the character for this one.
Unless if we get back to the ship early.
Yeah. I also GM Tall Tales. You can try to find my YouTube channel. I don't have much really on it anymore. I don't really upload it to it. But yeah, that's all.
See.
Hey all, I am username Gipsy Dangeresque. You can find my Mobile Suit Gundam Wing fan art page at yahoogeocities.com/Gipsy Dangeresque. And I will be playing the character Galahad, the Tiefling Magical Boy.
That's his class, Magical
His
Boy.
frilly dress.
That's it. That's his actual class. I looked it up.
Where is his frilly dress and magical wand?
First of all,
haven't
Magical
given him a
Boy.
wand, so you don't get
He's a
to see
magical.
the dress.
He's a magical
Gypsy,
boy
I have a
who he
question.
gets a sword and a cape. Yeah.
When will Galahad get into the mech?
He won't get into the robot.
You can.
The robot pilots itself.
No, here's what you
No
can
matter
do.
how
You
much
can
Gungir
fusion
tells you
Ha with a Sardon 6.
After the boat arc.
He's not a Power Ranger.
Yes, but you could be a Mobile Suit Gundam. Anyways, next up, the kitty cat.
Meow, my name is Cat, and I'm Cat of Ulthar 000 on Twitch and Twitter. I never do anything on Twitch, and I'm not very active on Twitter anymore, but you totally commissioned me to do things like draw butts for you. And I am playing Lyre the Tiefling Sorceress, and also Top the Changeling Rogue Fighter.
Fighter hybrid child.
Child soldier, assassin.
All of the above.
They're changeling,
He's
they're
been
many
there.
things.
He's been there, done that, yes. Anyways, and the last time on the Ethereal Plains, The group traveled through the mystical Duma Woods to reach the Fey Court that spontaneously appears in random forests across land. And thankfully they got there in time and met with the respective court leaders. After speaking to Fey Wild and the Fey court wizard, Druid, person mans, he told the party that he needed approximately 1 day to gather forces to deal with the small fry while you guys dealt with the Leviathan that's causing the problems in the Feywild. So that is going to be your task today. So you have approximately a couple hours before you can go, before you're called upon. Otherwise you could just show up early and prepare stuff.
Reminder, we do also have a Heroes Banquet.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Wasn't there a
You
banquet?
guys went back to the ship and took a long rest.
Yeah.
It lasts for 24
Yeah, but it lasts
hours.
24 hours.
Yes.
All right, maybe. Yeah, those effects are still in place.
Alright.
7 temporary hit points? What is that?
Yes. We have 7 temporary hit points.
Woo!
Except for Asemar, he has 17 because Conqueror is broken.
Let me see.
Anyways,
Also,
Who the flip designed that silly class?
Oh,
schmuck right here.
Anyway, warning to other players, not players, the people watching. There's a storm over my area, so I might lose power, possibly.
We told him to go home and play Gungir, but he's doing what he does.
Dang it.
Ah! Why you call them
Gungirs.
Anyways, yeah. Expect possible technical difficulties, folks at home. We will try to sort it out. If we can't, well, then we will make a part 2 next week or tomorrow, possibly. I don't know. Depends on these guys' schedules.
And if his audio goes anytime soon, I have a sock puppet in the visage of Kit that I will be
Ooh.
utilizing.
Ooh. You
Right.
share.
Yeah.
God damn it.
It's one of my
You have roughly about 3 to 4 hours to prepare anything that you want for the battle ahead.
All right.
Spells to be cast. Maybe we can ask Lyre to buff us before we go.
Remember, the travel time to get there, even if you do show up early, is going to be roughly about a half an hour walk. Do you know the
Half an
pathway
hour,
there? and back?
right? So it has to be stuff with a long duration.
Yes.
Okay.
Quick thing, I see Cat's thing going off, but I don't hear her saying anything.
Sorry,
Oh.
the thing happened
Oh,
again
there we go.
where I stopped being able to hear anyone, so I'm not sure what people said after I
Gotcha.
mentioned harpoons.
Oh no.
I didn't hear anything.
You didn't say anything about harpoons. You probably cut out.
Yeah, we
just
never
before
heard that.
I was like, does anybody have any harpoons?
Of
Not me.
of all the things for us to not have on our submersible, Gungir's got a wrench. I mean, it's like a harpoon in some aspects.
Okay, let's see. Weiss, with her unique abilities as a blood hunter, has things that might be able to help that situation. They're going to be magic-based harpoons, but it's harpoons.
Let me see.
I'm Bloodhunter too. I don't got no harpoons.
she's the spellcaster variant.
Yeah.
She's the warlock
Profane
one.
Soul.
Yeah, profane soul.
Yep, that's...
But she's a bit of a hybrid.
No, that's cool.
Oh, no. Well, we
Wait,
might
you allow
have.
double single class?
We.
I was gonna ask. Do you? Never mind.
Gungir might have something in his list of materials. He still has a crap ton of steel, and he still has quite a few Safi Jiva parts. We could fashion some really crude harpoons from those.
Weiss can actually use that steel as components for physical weapons. She, unlike most other common classes, she learned a unique spell from her teachers in magic school. She can create weapons out of thin air as long as she has a component to make them out of.
Okay, so she can fabricate.
She could fabricate as a action.
We could.
Or create as long as she has the materials on her.
And we also have the transmutation orb in the workshop.
That is also true. You have 4 hours, roughly.
I am the bone of my Weiss.
He has... This is everything that Gungir has for Dragon Pig. He's got 6 pieces of 1 pound bronze dragon bone, 5 pound 1 5-pound dragon bone, 2 Safi Jiva horns, parts of the spine. He's still got quite a bit of meteorite iron.
Okay, so she can use the steel. She can use the spines. She can't really use the horns.
Okay.
They're curved and not like to a point like the spines are. So she can always use that.
Asemar has some leftover crossbow bolts back when he used to use the light crossbow.
That can be used as a projectile as well. You can. How many do you have? A curiosity.
Believe it or not, 120. I used to spend like a
Jesus.
very little.
Okay, so the conversion rate for her to make 1 spear, 1 harpoon or spear out of that would be 10 per. Oh, she'd only have 12 shots.
Use them all.
She will just. I assume you just hand her the quiver.
Yep, the quivers probably.
Sadly,
she'll just
there.
And
she'll just strap that to her back.
And we also have Toothpick and your Thunder Gun.
Sadly, I think
Oh no, wait,
the
never
only
mind.
person who has proficiency with Toothpick is Asemar, because he has proficiency with every fucking thing in the universe now, thanks to Conqueror.
Although Gungir was going to install Toothpick into Sardon.
You could just give it to Sardon. Sardon can wield items if you give him the command to.
Okay. But yeah, but then it's not as cool.
However, it is a two-handed weapon, so he will need both hands to use it.
Okay.
One to fire, one to hold. It's a rifle, after all. Not a pistol.
Okay. Okay.
Or shotgun. Yes, you can dual-wield shotguns in this universe.
I mean, you can dual-wield shotguns in real life. It doesn't end well, by any means, but...
Yeah.
Probably be more accurate than trying to dual-wield pistols, because in real life, that's impossible.
It's
even
not
though,
impossible.
World's
Just
best pistol specialist could not, do it properly on Mythbusters. Anyways, moving swiftly along. Is there anything else that you want to hand Weiss to in order to make weapons of mass destruction?
He'll just hand off the 6 pieces of 1 pound bronze dragon bone to make those harpoons.
She cannot use the bones.
Oh. Okay.
For whatever reason, whenever she tries, it just doesn't do anything.
So
it tries to make the shape, but then it just goes back to its original shape.
So it was the spine, the Safi Jiva spine that she was able to use?
Yeah, that
Okay.
is one of the few Safi parts that she could use.
Okay, I can take that off his list, and Gungir will start thinking about putting those Safi Jiva horns onto Sardon, just as a fucking side project, and we'll see how it goes from there.
Ravak has a question.
Ease.
The position Fed is taking, would that be something of a king-like nature?
Technically, he would be a member of the court. He would be equal in power to that of I would say, either the headmasters of the magic schools scattered around, or to that of Grand Sorcerer, Grand Warden, that sort of thing. Oh, he'd be up there in status. Be like
not
just
like
a step below a king. Would rule the Fey realm. Be the king of that realm, particularly. And things would have to follow your orders.
So he
However-
would be...
And I don't even know if I...
I was just about to say,
how
so
long-
you would be in charge of basically a Luggite community.
Yeah, you'd be in control of like your own demi-plane, basically.
I mean, it sounds nice, but I don't think I'm ready for that.
Well, consider yourself lucky you have a choice.
What it sounds like, from what you explained to me, I assume you just filled in Weiss since she is going to be joining you on this adventure.
Yep.
What you explained to me, it sounds like he is looking for a successor at some point.
It made it
Judging
sound
by,
like he wanted it immediately.
yeah, he's assuming he's going to fall in battle. Judging by the description you gave me, and judging by Fey Wild Age, sounds to be the ancient, I guess, fairy tale myth of a Fey Wild. Goes by that name, and he originally was born in the Feywild, I'd say about a century ago. What I personally remember, a ruler of any of the courts only lived for about just over 1,000 years, and since he's pushing that age, it's about time for looking for a successor.
I see.
Our sign or something?
Whoa.
Yeah. Alright, Storm, how much steel are you giving, her?
He's still... Most of the steel he has is meteoric steel. The, like, normal steel he had was something that he picked up a long time ago. Let me see here. Oh, here we go. 4 1-pound steel bars.
Or 1 pound steel bars. Okay, she can make 5 harpoons out of that, and that's it.
Okay. He'll part ways with those. I don't even remember why he picked that up.
You probably shouldn't give her anything else, because this is pushing her carrying limits.
Yeah.
It's just out of character. She's like, yeah, this is getting a little heavy for me. I'll manage, but once we get on the battlefield, I'm gonna start chucking these things like they're no tomorrow.
Well, I mean, Sardon's not carrying anything.
Then I'll just pass them off to him or Asemar.
It's a strength.
Additionally, I believe everyone has some form of ranged attack that we can use, either magic-based or just simply weapons or ranged armaments.
The
gives a
these
thumbs up.
harpoons or spears that I can create, they are going to be considered magical, but they're a one-time use. So you gotta make sure your aim is true, otherwise it's just wasted material. That's how the spell works.
I wonder if I used my lightning arrow on the harpoon, would that technically work?
Ooh.
Combined with it. Yeah, it would add the elemental damage, but I'm also adding elemental damage on top of that. I'm adding ice damage to everything that creates. Oh, you'll be doing a little bit of an extra oomph on top of what you normally do. I think this should be fine for now. With this much ammo, she'll do air quotations ammo. We should be fine, hopefully.
Of all the times for us to not have gunpowder.
Right.
could-
So I have a couple things. I have something I want to cast, but not until we're getting ready to leave. And who's manning the harpoon?
Weiss is not going to be able to create them right now because that would put her over the carrying capacity. And she is already borderline pushing.
I meant who is
Sardon can lug those harpoons in.
Is Zardon going to, or is Asemar going to?
As for
I mean,
Fire them.
I'm
I'm talking about making a decision.
Really quick. I can use the harpoons, technically. He is proficient with javelins.
technically, these would be qualified as spears or lances, which are two-handed weapons.
Sorry.
Oh, I am. Congratulations, I am actually proficient with spears.
Okay, so you would be able to use these harpoons.
So I could carry them if need be.
Sardon can carry
could-
them. He can just hand them off to you.
Yeah, Weiss's plan is basically just to create as much ammo as possible for you guys to just hand it off to whoever's the closest one. Oh, she's probably going to stick close to Sardon or Asemar and provide, like, backup support if necessary.
Well, if need be,
Perhaps
can I run a history check on the Leviathan to see what, between the rights that my character knows, which one would have more of an effect, flame or storm, using a history check?
Sure, go right ahead. And this would be more nature, actually.
Sure. Let me roll nature that.
As
Can
much as
I
know, you
give
wanna
him
use
help? Can I give him help? Can I assist to give him advantage?
Cool.
Man, I thought I
18,
was
not
supposed to
bad.
know about
18.
Leviathan.
So, these things are normally resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. This particular variant is that they're really tough hide. They really don't have much of an affinity against anything. I assume shock is going to do more than fire because it's a sea-based creature. From what Fredrick explained, it's more of a shadow of its former self. Maybe radiant?
Okay. I don't have a radiant, but I do have Rite of Storm. So I let the party know that I'll be the one to hand off. I'll hold on to the harpoons and hand them off to Fredrick, because each one I give him, I can cast Crimson Wright onto it. But I'll
Then add your damage on top of it, on top of Weiss's Crimson Right.
Yep. But the
Won't
thing,
that?
I don't think it
Yeah.
stacks, but just because Asemar might have a little bit more health than she does, which is between the temporary hit points that he can use.
Yeah. So,
Well, doesn't that? It's been a while
I'm
since
going to
I've
explain
read.
how this particular Weiss's spell works. So when she creates one of these harpoons or javelins, spears, whatever, she automatically invokes her Crimson Right, and that will stack with yours.
Okay.
So, only for this particular spell. It's unique to her.
Works for me.
Well, this is the one exception, so if that is everything that you guys want to grab, I say I shall move us to the battlefield.
Alright, let's do it.
Right, so you take, I will say just prepping yourselves took an hour, because you wanted to, like, discuss, make sure you have everything prepared. You take the half-hour walk, you show up a little early, unexpected, and Feywild is waiting for you, and he explains, like, okay, his forces are already getting the assault on the lesser Leviathans that are also in the area, that are a lot smaller and weaker. Essentially, he explains, like, they're just getting rid of the babies of this thing. That you guys are going to be taking care of the big one.
Oh, no.
These
Not
things
the,
can't reproduce.
not the children.
Mama. Whoa, mama.
So he's going to point off in a direction. He's like, go straight in that direction, you'll eventually run into it. And so you follow his orders, and let me bring us to the map.
Oh boy.
Big fella.
Ah,
That's a big one.
Reaper Leviathan. And we have a submarine! Sorry, thinking back to Subnautica.
Yes, that's where the inspiration of this creature came from.
So roll initiative, I'm guessing.
Well,
Okay.
so give me a second. God fucking damn it, stupid. Ugh. I don't know why, but my stupid Curie thing keeps popping up, and it, and forces me into it. Annoying. Anyways,
So
as you enter this area, you don't see the creature immediately, and then it just pops up out of the fucking a mist that is the ground. Now you have to roll initiative.
So,
They
trying
pull
to
up.
say,
out of curiosity, are we like in the middle of a forest, or...
You're in the middle of the Feywild.
Oh, okay. So we went like wandering into the wild, and then popped out here.
Jesus, Weiss.
Haha! Beat that.
Make sure to let me pull up initiative order. Make sure you do initiative order properly. So you might let me pull. Where's Weiss's sheet again? She got even better. She got a natural 20.
I'm just gonna put what I originally rolled, which is
Yeah, make sure you throw in what you originally rolled. And let me roll for the Reaper. Let me pull up its stat block real quick.
By the way, you know you can group select and add. Oh wait, you don't really need to.
Oh, I can't roll that, so I'm just gonna have to roll a dex for it.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so it rolled an 11. A minute. You roll again. Oh, how do I add the Reaper to the initiative?
carefully.
How?
1, 2, 3. Are you able to add me to turn order, or do you need me to redo that?
There we go. Okay, FX 11 was its initiative.
Gungir
Hold on a minute.
Gungir got a 4.
I can just add you at the bottom. And remember that Sardon goes immediately after you. Same with you, Asemar.
Yeah, buddy. Though I don't think Thorn's going to be able to be of much help.
I was trying to say earlier, but he wanted to explain Weiss's thing. Kit, that spell is on you and me.
Oh, okay. So I may need a re-explanation of what it does.
Sure, it's like optional extra advantage one time whenever you need it for the next, like, let's see, a half hour. So basically for this fight.
Okay.
If you're rolling dice, regardless of if you already had advantage, you could also like triple it up if both rolls were bad, you know.
Okay.
Oh, that was
God,
to
dude.
Weiss and Freddy.
Huh?
I'll add.
Oh,
Mr. Weiss, ready?
it's Weiss's turn. You're Weiss.
I was asking him, was that applied to Weiss?
Fortune's favor?
Fortune's favor, was that applied?
No, that's cast. That's cast. Well, who should I was gonna cast it on myself and.
Okay,
Fred.
you didn't specifically say. And there goes my clock again.
Yep, I went for myself.
Alright, that's fine. Yes, it is Weiss's turn. She is immediately going to move between Freddy and Asemar, and she will use her first action to sacrifice some of those crossbow bolts to make one spear and hand it off to Asemar.
Cool.
Okay.
So you have a spear, which is a D10 versatile throwing. It has 40 feet normal range, 80 feet, 40 to 80. It is a strength-based weapon. It has +1 to hit and damage, and additionally you add Ice's Crimson Wright, which is ice damage, which is a D. And then for her second action, she's going to make another one out of those bolts and hand it to Freddy.
Can't you do that?
And she has 2 actions.
Oh. I just didn't think so because it was a spell.
You can cast it twice. It requires no material components besides materials on her, which she has. Basically just takes like a group of arrows.
So it does a
from
1d10 plus strength plus what?
+1.
And then it has some elemental damage as well?
Yeah, it's E8 ice damage.
Okay.
It is considered magical.
Okay.
And Ice will hold off for her bonus action. So next up on the turn order is Taw.
Oh, this is terrible in every possible way. So how dark is it?
At dark.
I am
Not that
curious,
dark
is there
either.
Okay,
That dark.
How dark is it under the Leviathan?
It's casting a shadow down onto the surface of the Feywild.
So it's just
So-
like floating midair.
Basically.
it's
How
basically like a
high up?
Pokemon battle.
It's like, I'd say like 5, maybe 10 feet off the ground.
Cool. I guess. I guess I'll directly underneath it
Okay.
and stab upwards.
I will allow this. Make your attack.
Who's a widow, baby? Who's got a widow to belly rub? Oh.
You say as she
this is the
guts
thing.
it, face the tail.
I think I get advantage for attacking before it attacks. I can never
Yes,
exactly
you do.
remember, but I'm pretty sure.
It hits. Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
From what I remember, yeah.
It's fantasy.
32.
Yeah, 32 you definitely hit. Okay, not bad.
11 plus 8 is 19.
Solid.
And I will run the fuck away my full
Oh,
away distance.
are you still not at 2? Are you still not on 2?
Am I still not on what?
You're still not at 2 because we're your 10th level, so I figured.
No.
Are you 5'5" or 6'4"?
Running into action, hitting, and
I'm
running away.
4'6". Yeah.
Doesn't this provoke
Which
an
one
attack
is
of
sixth?
opportunity from it?
Not from
Oh.
her skills.
Wait,
Which class is level 6?
The rogue. 30 speed. So I go whoop 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 whoop.
Because she can bonus action avoid getting hit.
No, it's just if I hit anything with attack, it cannot attack it cannot attack of opportunity me afterwards. I use my bonus action to go.
First up is Freddy.
So,
With a spear.
yep. But I'm gonna. So yeah, I'm going to yeet this spear at it.
Remember, Conqueror's Presence, you have an additional 5
Yeet.
hit.
That
5 what?
spear.
5 to hit
Plus
on top
5.
of everything else.
So long as you're within a 30 range, or 30
Of
feet of me.
Asemar.
Nat.
Hey,
Natural
nat
20.
20.
Wow.
Natural 29. Alright. Damage.
Oof.
Jesus. It did not like that.
After seeing it a bit aggravated at me, you will see pink mist starting to surround Fredrick. He away as I am
Invoke
using.
Misty Step.
Nope. Hidden path.
Ooh. Like you
Interesting.
can teleport 60 feet. You can see with it is unoccupied. Okay, where are you going to teleport to? Just move your character image.
I will teleport to. Whoop! I didn't mean to grab cat's thing. I will teleport to.
Let go of me.
60 feet.
I will teleport to here.
Whoosh.
Okay.
Okay.
And
Is
I will
that
end
the
my
rest of your
turn.
turn?
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's now the
Oh wait,
Leviathan's turn.
no, I can attack twice. No, wait, can druids attack twice?
I don't know.
Not that I'm aware of.
I'm pretty sure that
Maybe
druids are
a
one of the
beast
few
shape?
classes that
Or-
can't. Let me check.
I don't think you can attack twice until you're like a higher level.
No, I think druids are like one of the few classes that can't because they're half cast.
Anyways,
You're full
Casters.
casters, aren't they?
and it's fine, whatever.
Druids are full
No,
cast.
they're technically half casters. Anyway,
And
no, I do
neither
not have a
spell.
second attack. I do not have a second
Nope.
attack.
Alright, well, it's the Reaper's turn, and it's going to turn towards you, Freddy. And it's going
Hi.
to try to grapple you. Yeah, it's going to hit. Roll a DC either strength save or acrobatics to avoid.
You may also use your thing to try to give a disadvantage.
Sure,
if you think that would
disadvantage.
even help.
It'll
Or if
still
you think
hit
that
with an
would.
18.
Okay, so what'd you
No,
say? I'm so confused now.
no, it's okay. Don't worry.
It's first. If you're giving it disadvantage with your thing, it's
No,
rolling
it's
an 18.
It's alternatively when an attack is made against the chosen creature, it can dismiss this spell on itself to roll a d20 and choose which of the d20s to use. If the original roll had advantage or disadvantage, the creature rolls the additional d20 after advantage or disadvantage has been applied. So it's a third roll, not.
Okay, yeah, I'll just roll a d20 again.
Oh,
There you go.
well,
See, it still hits.
Okay,
It doesn't
never mind.
matter if you take the 18 or 19.
So-
roll strength or acrobatics. Strength save or acrobatics. DC 19.
Acrobatics is better.
Wow.
21.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah.
You actually barely pass.
Whoop!
Right. You just barely dodge one of its tendrils.
Nice.
Hey,
And now
not
it's going to
cool.
bite you.
I
Does
don't.
the 15 hit you?
Let me check. No, it misses.
Alright. Well, then it's going to use up one of its legendary actions to bite you again.
Oh,
It misses
damn it.
again.
This thing wants you dead.
Alright. That is its turn. It's going to
Hey,
end its turn.
Hey, not cool, man.
You smell like sweet corn.
And that is the Reaper's turn. It is now Asemar's turn.
Alright, so he's gonna use the Crimson Wright and add the Rite of Storm onto it, so I do have to take a 1d6 worth of damage to activate that.
Yep.
Sweet,
One.
1 damage.
That's what we like to see.
1 damage into your bulging health bar.
Then I will be throwing the spear. 25.
Yeah.
Bam, baby.
This Leviathan is not doing well.
Okay, so 16 either way.
Then
And roll
Right
your
as storm.
Crimson Right.
3.
Solid damage. Okay, notice that the lightning damage doesn't really it registers, but it's like it isn't hurting it more than what you thought it would.
Oh, fuck.
It's an eel.
Oh no!
It takes
It's
neutral.
it's a water
It doesn't
electric
take-
type.
It doesn't take more damage, but it doesn't take less damage. If that makes any sense.
Okay.
Is there anything else you want to do?
Alright. Is because I. No, wait, I don't.
You can walk up and get flanking because of Fredrick.
Yeah, I might as well move in close and try to take a swipe at this thing.
Okay. Ack. Block.
There we go.
There it goes. 23, that will absolutely hit. Wait. Don't care, Raid Shadow Legends. Go away. Nobody cares.
This video is brought to you by Raid Shadow Legend.
But totally not.
And then the elemental damage.
Oof. Okay, that reading is doubled to 8. And then two
Just
thunder.
a reminder to people, according to Venom, all of our magic, except Fredrick's, will be wild magic.
With the exception of class abilities.
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
It is now Ravak's turn, unless if you have anything else, Asemar.
Not that I can do it. I especially for something of this size, I kind of want Thorn to keep his distance.
Right. Ravak.
Alright. First, adjustment, so, oh, yeah. And then, I take out my bow, and shoot it.
Miss.
24.
What?
Hey, where's the 24 coming from?
Advantage?
Pack tactics.
Oh, right. Okay.
Also
Okay, you
plus
do hit
5,
it.
so 29.
Technically, it's a 29.
Yeah.
I walk on over,
Gene, not
I
bad.
pull out my bow, and I shoot it.
And a fire and a hit.
Now, fire.
Anything else you want to do?
Oh shit. Lightning arrow would probably hit my allies, right?
Yes.
Is there?
Damn, I'm gonna have to hold off on that then.
You could then call lightning,
Much appreciated.
or use one of your radiant magics.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, Radiant sounds like it was super effective.
Spiritual weapon!
Could I shoot another bow?
Yeah, you
You don't
can.
have. Does he have a second
He's a
attack?
cleric.
Does he?
No, he's a clerics don't get
Well,
that.
he's a cleric. No, he doesn't.
Yeah,
get one,
clerics don't
right?
get it either.
Clerics get like divine strike or something. I don't remember.
Gonna hold off for now.
Yeah.
Right, Galahad, you're up.
Okay,
You mean channel
time to go wild. I'm gonna use a
Oh
bonus action
boy!
to curse it. Just
Okay.
normal curse. That's just my class feature. Hexblade's curse.
Up.
Boop. And now I'm gonna double up on the fun. Let's see what happens, boys.
Roll
that
that wild magic.
What are you trying to cast first?
I'm going to try to cast Hex. Don't worry about that. There's no die roll.
Okay.
So first off, what do I do? Because I don't know what I'm doing.
1d100 for me.
You got it. Let's go.
Now
35.
you know how I feel.
Huh?
Let me go into my notes real quick. Pull this open.
It's
It's
just
the
different
wild
compared-
magic. Well, this is so much worse than false wild magic.
It gets
I'm
worse.
rolling on the D10,000 sheet.
Oh no! That's even
Yeah.
worse.
What? But I only rolled a D100. How can you roll on a D10,000 chart with a D100?
I narrowed it down to like my 100 favorites.
I
You
don't
summon a
believe
lich
you.
to our area.
This is interesting.
Oh, you turn into a girl.
Okay. Let me. Oh, you feel weird for a moment, and then you start to become bigger and bigger. You turn into a gigantic Galahad.
Yo! Okay.
You are now considered ginormous.
I am
However,
curious.
your AC is lowered by 2, but your attacks gain an additional +3 to hit and to damage.
I
Plus
have
what
a
to hit?
question. +3.
3.
Okay.
So
Plus
I have
3 to hit and damage, and then -2 to your current AC.
So I'm curious.
Ricky.
Is Galahad getting flashbacks to when Fall enlarged him?
Oh,
no,
does he
no,
get
no flashbacks.
PTSD
This is fine.
flashbacks?
No.
So that did waste
It's
that
fine.
spell slot, just so you're aware.
Rip, dude. Okay, well, I'll
Now
kind
you know
of
how I feel.
You're not here. Get back to the sub.
move kind of this way-ish.
Let's get
Just to
banished
kinda
to the Shadow
circle.
Realm. Okay.
Just kind of circle around it, brandishing my sword, and I pass the turn.
Okay. Gungir, you're up.
Gungir, seeing how many eyes this thing has, will reach onto his tool belt, pull out his canister of pepper spray, and he will
This is it. This is the time.
spray him in the eyes. And I'll
First, you have to move up there.
Actually, he can do it. The blindness deafness is 30
That's
feet.
a spell, though. That's a spell, though.
It is an invention.
It's still a
That
spell from you.
replicates the effect.
It replicates.
It's already blind. It has blind sense.
Well, then I'll deafen it with pepper spray.
That would help. That would be good.
You've already chosen your effect.
Ah, fine. Still, roll me that check there. Roll me that Constitution.
He's trying to
check.
deafen it from its eyes that it hears out of.
Yeah.
He never said anything else than
What?
that.
All right,
No,
let me
that's not how it works. That's not how
so
science
you
works.
wanted, Con
Yeah.
save
Yeah.
21.
Shit.
Man,
Yeah.
imagine if it had disadvantage. It would have. Oh, 21. Never mind.
And
Didn't
Gungir,
matter.
in that instance, will go and run next to Toe. And it is Sardon's.
Gunga.
It is
Sardon's
Sardon's
go.
turn. Sardon will activate his rockets,
Oh.
and he will fly on up and give it a big ol' punchy punch in its face.
Punch!
And unarmed strike with advantage because he is flanking.
Right.
So 27.
That will absolutely hit.
Is it
And
sad that I'm just thinking the... Is it sad that,
roll me them bones. 13. What the hell?
Nice. It rolled twice for whatever reason.
That was weird. Okay, so yeah.
Does he have 2 attacks?
No, he doesn't. He just has 1 attack. He just does. He does the punch. He punches it in its big ol' gross, fey aquatic face.
Right, next up
We'll
is
take 13.
White, who's going to move up behind Asemar. It's like, hey, here, take this. And she's going to shove another spear in your hand.
It's dangerous,
Nice.
go alone, take this.
She is going to use the same spell again and give one to Sardon. And let's see, how many feet did she move? She was over here. She moved 20 feet. Okay. So she's going to take a step back. And she's going to hold off the rest of her turn. Toe, you are up.
So it's back to me again.
Yes.
Well, I will go underneath it again, I guess, so that I can be not around anybody.
Okay.
Sure.
And then I will stab it in its soft, squishy belly
Okay.
with my not advantage, because it is not the first turn in combat again. Stab?
Oh, mess.
Well,
On an 18?
Oh, right. 18, right. +5. You're in Asemar's range. That will actually... Wait, hold on. Let me check its AC. Match.
It's okay.
18 is the hit.
We'll hit.
Nice.
I'll keep
Roll
reminding you
damage.
of the ability until you regret giving me this.
I don't
So I
regret
hit
it. This was
Okay.
planned.
That's nice.
so that's a yes on hitting it.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, you matched.
Ma'am.
Oh, no, I didn't mean to press again, sorry.
Because now we can fight big scary stuff.
17.
Bad. Solid. You're doing a solid chunk into it. Are you gonna bamf out of there?
I can only do one bamf per turn, so I just skitter my way, hopefully,
Under.
out of its carrying range.
Sure. Now I'm
Except
curious
it's
how
ready.
you left your host body toe
Okay,
behind.
you're not gonna like me for this. So you're not gonna like me for this.
Oh no.
Moonbeam.
Yep.
No!
Doesn't
It's
matter.
bad.
It's
Listen,
doesn't
it's
matter.
big.
It's a
There'll still be
dumbass
shadow.
creature.
No,
And
if it hits me, then I automatically turn back into what I actually look like, which doesn't matter
You know
mechanically,
what?
but also it has
I'm gonna have
advantage to
some
hit
fun
me.
with this. I'm also gonna have fun with this. I am casting this at 5th level.
Hold on, let me jump over
Okay.
to that.
Click.
Yeah, give me a sec.
Toe hisses like a,
level.
toe hisses like a campy vampire.
7 radiant.
7
Or is
radiant
this gonna
plus
be
14. Plus 14.
All right, and that's all doubled.
Yep. It must roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. I'm
So
saying.
even if it fail, yeah, con save. So even if it succeeds,
22?
A moment. Keeper. Con save. I said con save. Oh, there goes 11.
it failed. It failed. It takes twice the max damage.
Wait a minute. Legendary action.
Legendary
Chooses to succeed.
Are you serious?
Boo.
Legendary resistance. It's a whore.
Fine.
still
It
take-
They only
takes
have so many of those.
21 damage. It takes 21 damage. And
They only have
Fredrick
so many
just
legendaries.
Still doubled anyways.
yeah.
Because it's radiant.
Yeah, so it takes 42 damage.
I already did the math.
So Fredrick just smiles, waves, and then away. Because
You and
he
Tao.
can do this 4 times a day. Hidden path.
4
Okay.
times a
Wherever-
day.
He's like, I
Amateur.
didn't like that grappling. I'm out of here before I get grappled.
Meep meep.
Grapple away.
Does that beam do any? So what's that beam gonna do?
Basically,
Just-
when it starts its turn, it will take another damage.
Third,
It'll
fourth,
take
another-
fifth.
It's
So it's
turn.
gonna do another 5d10.
Yeah, so it takes, since it's at 5th level, it does 5d10 damage.
Roll another
Alright.
5d10 because it's its turn.
Oh yeah, double dipping, baby.
50.
25.
It's
Jeez.
doubled.
Louise.
Alright,
We're
well,
doing it.
it's gonna say fuck you. It's gonna swim under the ground and pop up right next to you.
Uh-oh.
Can I attack
Pissing
it?
it off.
May I attack it, sir?
That would provoke an attack of opportunity from him.
May smack, yes. I'm with you,
And
Adam.
Yay!
And
Oh, I get back
Asemar.
too. Okay.
Off. On a minute. Let me look at something here. Okay, yeah. Assuming that 14 doesn't hit.
Does Sardon get an attack of Oppie?
Yeah, I forgot Sardon would have, actually.
Can...
Galahad, you would hit.
Yeah, 19. No, I get an extra bonus. Okay, yeah. I'll roll damage.
Come on, buddy.
15,
So it'll take. Hold on, let me.
9.
19.
Because I already forget what my feature does.
Yes, that will hit Storm.
10 damage.
Jesus, you just took a savage chunk out of this fucker.
Go, Sardon, go.
Alright, as a legendary action, it is going to try to grapple you again with a 28. Assuming that hits.
Yep.
Alright. First, you take 1d6 piercing.
Ow.
Hit.
And let me guess, I tried our acrobatics away.
15, 9,
Yes.
24.
Let's
your
see if
turn,
I'm
though.
lucky this time.
Okay, you took 11, by the way.
Not your
total.
turn. Though.
Oh!
Ope, you are grappled by this fucker.
Ow, 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 ow.
The Frey just get eaten?
You took
Bet you
11
wish you
damage
hadn't
from
wasted my thing now.
Now, it's gonna do its fun thing. Engulf.
Oh no.
Huh?
Go.
Whoops. I forgot to show. Oops.
Go.
This, ignore the attack. I just forgot to show the description. Any creature engulfed by said creature must continuously make Constitution saves while engulfed by the Reaper, DC 17, or take 2d10 acid damage. Before it's going to engulf you, it's going to bite you, and it has advantage.
Oh joy.
Uh-oh.
Nat 20.
32.
Oh no.
That is a nat 20 right there. Man, this thing really wants a Freddy snack.
Okay, so you take, let's see, so 20 plus another
13.
13, yeah.
I know what Fred's
33.
doing next turn.
And now you are swallowed by this thing.
Oh,
Immediately make me a Constitution DC 17.
First impact. Wow,
okay.
look at this convenient fate path right here in its stomach.
so Constitution, you said?
Con save. That will fail by 1 point. 2d10, 5 acid damage.
Asemar, you don't got any bonuses you're giving him?
When you are in this
No,
thing's
not in
guts,
this case.
you are considered grappled and prone. You can only
joy.
attack with disadvantage inside
That
this
took out
creature.
nearly half my health.
I'm just gonna put you on its.
It's
on
gonna be
its
good.
token.
I'll cheap into something really big.
So how much total
Ew.
damage did I take?
Ugh.
That's
I-
33 plus 5. Which would be 38.
Yeah.
So in order to have Moonbeam last, I need to succeed at 16 DC in my next turn.
Yup. Alright, that will end the Reaper's turn. Asemar, you're up.
Well, seeing as it's definitely a problem that he got engulfed,
Oh god, Freddy got fish food!
I made this thing a challenge for good reason.
oh
It's
yeah,
a good boss.
because we got a lot
Fish
of
are food, not friends.
really good stuff.
Oh, that's loud.
It's so
I forgot to
quiet.
play music.
Okay, I was wondering what that was. That sounded suspiciously like the opening chords to Barbie Girl. I was wondering there.
Alright,
That doesn't.
what are you gonna do, Asemar?
Hey, we got someone besides myself actually chatting. Talked in the chat room. Welcome, the boy from the void. And hopefully you are still watching.
Welcome. Appreciate.
All right.
I wonder if that is my voice in the book.
Let's just eat this spear, I guess.
I will absolutely hit.
I'm gonna save my own bonus action.
Alright.
And then rather, seeing as this guy's definitely going to serve as a problem, I'll activate, just make sure I get the right one. Nope, other one. Gift of Wine.
For short rest. Alright.
Okay, so you got your shield up.
Anything else you want to do?
No, because that takes it up.
Alright, what do you want to have your doggo do? Barreck, good boy.
There's enough people around, so I'll have him attack as well. He can
Alright.
do his
Full
double
tail
attack.
bite. First will miss, second will hit.
8.
Alright, good job, boy. Alright. Next up is Ravak.
Is moving someone out of the way an action?
Technically, Hen is out of the way, so I will move him over by Galhad.
I was referring to
yes.
Gungir.
Yeah, I figured you're
if
going
you
to
want to shove somebody out of the way, you can take the shove action.
I will
Which is
do
a
that to
action.
Gungir.
Don't yeet
That's a full
Gungir.
action.
I'll put him back to where my space is, like back here.
Okay, you're going
not
to
a
do the swap action then.
Oh, that's
It's
the
not a
thing.
full
Okay.
action.
Yeah,
It's not
you
a
will
full-
take your full action and movement, or well, not full movement, but full action to swap places with Gungir.
Yes.
So,
Which means you only have a
Gungir,
bonus action out.
yes. I'm just going to move people around. Here we go.
Ring
You
around
have
the
your bonus
rosy.
action, my friend.
Do you have any bonus action things?
I know one he has.
I think I know one also.
Let's see. Oh, I think all my healing action.
But nobody's hurt except me, and you can't target me.
Yep.
Yep.
So you want to heal this thing.
Nope, I'm not doing that, so my turn's over.
Wait, isn't Call
Alright.
Lightning a bonus action?
No?
I thought it was.
Action. Galhad, you're up.
Okie dokie. So I sent a question mark earlier to try and get this sorted out before my turn, but I'm just curious. I have a cantrip called Booming Blade. It's a melee
Cantrips do not
attack.
activate wild magic.
Cantrips don't activate wild magic. Okay, that's all I needed to know.
As long
Okay,
as it's a cantrip.
I'm coming
Yeah,
right at him.
I can tell you that as a wild magic mage, that cantrips are your best friend.
I'm gonna drop 2 attacks on it. I'm gonna drop the attack action on him to make 2 attacks
Okay.
with Ragnall.
Alrighty.
Am I within? I
You
make
can
sure
attack it from
I'm
there.
within 30 feet. Okay, I was just checking.
You still get your +5. Yeah.
28 to hit, and then I'll just go ahead and roll the second attack.
Right ahead. I will absolutely
3.
hit.
Okay, so let's hit him with the damage. +3 from the size for
Yep,
each, and
+3.
+6 from the size, and then my curse lets me do my proficiency, so that's +8, 4 for each attack. So, 20.
I already did the
wait,
math. Already did it. You
25.
don't have to worry about it. I've been calculating
Okay.
as you've been explaining numbers.
Okay,
Right, is
and
that the rest
then
of your
spending a point from my sorcery pool, I will quicken cast a booming blade.
That's still a level
That's
1 spell, yes?
yes. So
No,
I still have
booming-
to. I always have to spend 1 point to quicken, or 2 points. Sorry, is quicken 2? I don't remember. I'm thinking of twin.
I don't remember.
I'm looking at it right now.
But I
It's
think
2.
Booming Blade is a, I think Booming Blade is a cantrip.
Yes,
Warlock's
I
like
can. You
forced
can
to
meta
cast
magic
everything
cantrips.
at max level.
Not cantrips, not cantrips.
Okay.
Cantrips are the only thing.
Alright, so let me add those numbers I have to add, or is it just the first number?
No, so what you need to do is I've made a third attack on him.
Quicken costs 2 sorcery points.
Yeah, I subtracted them. So, +3 +4, and then
okay, so you cast Booming Blade and just make an extra attack, right?
Yeah, I make an extra attack, but then it also has those numbers. It has the Booming Blade effect, which is
12. Ooh, not 10, 12.
What is that? What? I don't know what Booming Blade is. Okay, so the Booming Blade, he takes 1 now. He will take 12 if he moves at all next turn.
Okay. -9, -3, and 4. Okay, wow, you just took a solid chunk out of this thing.
Yep. I step up and Big Galahad just goes ham on him with his sword.
Gungir,
That's
you
my
are
turn.
up, my good sir.
All right. Gungir will invoke Volatile Concoction to, let me see here, for his next formula that he's going to do, you're going to roll with disadvantage, and what he's going to toss out was one of his newer grenades, his Poison Grenade. He's going to toss it right here, and it's going to fill up a 10-foot radius.
Square. Okay.
And it's going to need to roll a Constitution save at disadvantage, or be poisoned.
Ooh.
Failure.
9.
He is poisoned.
Womp womp.
That's what I like to
See,
hear.
hold on a minute. I need to double check something. His condition immunities do not include poison.
And with that, Gungir will
Boop boop.
run behind Asemar, and Sardon will take his move. He will go screaming towards this Leviathan with his spear in hand, and he will drive this thing into the belly of the beast. Or maybe it's...
I'm getting End of Evangelion flashbacks right now.
And I'm trying to think here.
Have the spear, remember?
Yeah. I'm trying to think that would be proficiency plus his strength, so that'd just be the same thing as his unarmed.
Except for just different damage. That will be a 17 that will unfortunately miss.
Yeah!
A 1 point, sadly.
Shit!
Alright, it is now Ice's turn. He's gonna breed another spear, and it to Sardon again. And she will step up and summon another spear and make a melee attack. Pull open her sheet. Have to minimize enemies and bosses. Go to... Her is Weiss. You don't got good strength, so hopefully this girl hits. Wow, she actually does hit. The +5. So let me roll... Oh, D10. 10, D8, and... Let's see, so... 7 and 4. Okay, she did a solid chunk. That will end her turn. Tull, it is now your turn.
Oh my. Well...
It moved out of the moonbeam.
Well, yeah, but still in between me and the thing. I don't suppose it's like roared or anything interesting like that.
It's made growls, grunts, more or less, but that's like about it.
I had some interesting poetry reading earlier, but we weren't here for it.
Okay, my proposal is, would it be possible to teleport inside of its mouth?
Ugh.
If you want to be engulfed, sure.
I would suggest not.
Well, is she is engulfed because of the stomach acid, or just being inside of it?
Basically, if she does that, it can immediately make a bite action, and if it hits, he's immediately engulfed.
And it is poison, so it has disadvantage on attack rolls.
I'd still suggest.
I'm just saying, if I can jump in its mouth, then I can teleport you out instantly.
I have a plan.
Well, I don't know that.
True.
I just want to save Fredrick.
Freddy, I'm just gonna say this right now: your ability will not work while inside this thing's gut.
No. I have a different plan.
Yeah, I was half expecting him to burst out of it like a xenomorph, too.
Right. Is there anything you want to do, Toe, or are you just gonna hold off for now?
Very well, I shall simply teleport underneath it and stab it in the belly again.
Alrighty. Poke.
Hey.
3.
Let's stab.
Poke.
Ouch.
11 and 5. Not bad.
16, and then whoop, 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 whoop. I just run behind Sardon, sure.
So, for my turn, I have a question. Hello?
Yeah, we can hear.
I didn't hear Venom saying anything. So I have a question, Venom.
I said,
Getting out of this thing, I'm guessing I'm in its mouth, or am I in its stomach?
in its gut currently.
Okay, getting out of this stomach, would it be a dexterity or strength roll?
Strength with disadvantage, because you're currently grappled by its gut.
Okay, frick you, because I am casting a certain spell known as...
If it's dysentery, I'm leaving the game. I don't want to see Freddy shit out onto the battlefield.
This thing doesn't have a sphincter.
I am casting
That's concerning.
I am casting Guardian Nature, and I am choosing the bestial form.
Okay.
It gives me
Get temp
strength-based
HP.
attack rolls with... No, that's for tree form.
Okay.
Path of the bestial path. Bestial fur covers your body.
Yeah,
your walking speed is
okay.
increased by 20. You make strength-based attacks with it. Actually, I should have asked, is this technically a strength-based attack, or is it not?
Yeah, you have to roll a strength save to attempt to escape its gut.
So this would not be with advantage.
It'd be just a straight roll, because you would be technically prone when you or grappled when you are engulfed by this thing. It's just a straight roll.
Yeah, after casting that, I will try to break myself out.
Right. Try to
I
climb
do
out
not
of
have
its
great
gut.
strength right now. So let's see what I get.
Well,
nope.
that will not even do anything.
Is he out of range
Of what?
for a +5, or does that not apply?
That does not apply to the saves. It only applies to attacks.
Okay.
Damn. It was worth a shot. That's all I can do for now.
I told you I should have rescued you.
Alright, let's see. So,
We don't know if that would have worked, and we would have been out 2 people if that was the case.
anyways,
I mean, now that we know it
anything
doesn't...
else you want to try to do, or are you good with your turn?
I can't do anything else. I used an action to try to get out, and a bonus action to transform.
Alright, it is its turn, which means it's automatically gonna pull that con save for me.
Damn it.
Oh, you're in its
R.I.P.
gut?
Freddy.
Just roll that ahead of time. fail, so you
11.
take 10.
Nope.
I was busy with something for a second. Why didn't Freddy just teleport out of it?
Because
You
I don't
cannot-
have line of sight. I don't
you
have line of sight out where
We're all
I'm in its
inside
gut.
this thing.
What?
I'm basically in its gut right now.
What if you were to line of sight, like, a little further up its gut?
Alright, let's see. I'll pull open
Ugh.
hers in a second. We first pull open Reaper. It's gonna make another grapple against. Let's see, who does it want to attack?
Eeny,
Roll a
meeny,
16.
miny, tiny lizard.
Yeah, it's gonna try to grab you, Ravak. What's your DC?
I was making a joke.
What's your AC, Tom?
16.
Okay, so that will match. It goes to the attacker. You are currently
Sorry.
grappled, and you will take 1d6 piercing damage. 7, so 9. Next, since you are grappled, it's going to bite you with advantage, which is just neutral, so that's 29.
Ow.
That is 16 points of damage.
Ow.
And then you're immediately engulfed.
My, this is the 4 episode.
I was gonna say anything, but
Epic, roll me a Constitution saving throw for me.
It's not a Vor
You have to
episode.
go there.
It's not the Vor
when I
episode.
said I wanted, I said I
so you
wanted you to
passed.
take inspiration from Griffin McElroy, this is not what I
You'll
meant.
still take. Okay, you take 1 damage.
Oh, that's a lot of mayhem.
Listen, it's not the
Alright.
Gore episode until somebody starts
It
drawing
is
art.
now going to be this person's turn because they just showed up. They're gonna
What?
get their attack down. Boom. Oh. Massive blast appears.
Oh, God.
Gipsy.
God damn it.
Ugh.
God damn it. Anyways, hear a massive concussive burst of sound come from this direction. And this thing just... Whatever was shot at this thing, it careens with its head and just blows its head off cleanly.
So
Roll
battle's over.
damage. Yeah.
God damn it, that kill-stealing punk!
And let me pause the music.
We were fighting like men!
Yeah, Venom, that's actually kind
And
of a bit
shapeshifters.
annoying.
And you guys crawl out.
Wait, what did the piercing
Okay, you see him come out with like bestial fur. If that's the case.
What happened?
Somebody just sniped our kill.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's boring.
It's another GM kill steal.
It was only 71 away from death, or less.
It had 33 HP.
Oh, I could have taken care of
We
that.
could have beat it.
Aww.
But we
Yeah,
didn't.
but fuck you, she decided to show up.
Well,
Well, I guess she gets to be the king of the Fae.
Anyways, out from the mist appears 2 people.
Okay.
Oh, you
Taking a good
recognize the
look-see.
bottom woman immediately,
Do?
just upon looking. Toe, particularly, only recognizes her. None of
Oh
you-
no.
I hide
recognize
behind
her.
Sardon harder.
You're all the way over there.
The other person right next to this woman is bound, blindfolded, and basically like hogtied next to this
Oh my.
person.
You are trying to get all your fetishes into this episode.
Just gonna move this out of here. Here we go.
He just shuffles off. Well, this is awkward. I'll just come back another time.
Anyways,
Venom, what is
the
with
rest
this
of you see is a very ominous-looking, expressionless woman with a white and black ensemble with a gigantic, what looks to be scythe in her hands, in which the end of it is smoking. Oh, you recognize this person as your caretaker from the Assassin's Guild. Ruby Rosslyn.
Of course, you have a Ruby character.
Gungir,
You know what you're talking about.
noticing that this woman has taken our rightful kill, he's going to do the Ace Ventura thing where he points to the Leviathan. He's like, "Ah!" Points to her. "Ah! Ah! Ah! Wow, that was yours. We had it. We had rights on it. Literally on paper. Oh. Ah! We were fighting like men. And then you
Yes, maybe you were.
And Weiss. And Weiss!
and Weiss.
Need to check something. Give me a moment.
I mean, I was
I
swallowed by that thing.
Bamps
It
right next
was
to you,
not
Toad.
fun.
Whoa! Aye! Aye!
I dive underneath Galahad's giant feet.
Why are you not teleporting away?
Because I'm scared.
You just see Ruby just cock her gun immediately and aim it at you.
Can Sardon
Please,
take?
I didn't
That's
come
Yeah.
off the anything that you. I didn't do anything.
I was about to say Sardon. I want Sardon to interpose himself.
I'm gonna move the Leviathan over here.
Yeah.
Oh no! Its corpse is moving.
Oh yeah.
Oh, no.
He's moving.
Oh no,
Having a
she has a
moment
free
right
spot
now.
to move now. Quick, Ravak, get under her.
What the
I
frick?
think you can protect her. Protect a child that I raised. Pathetic. And she's gonna bamf away from you all.
Alright. Asemar is gonna have Revenant turn into the bow form and he's gonna take a shot.
Alright, good luck.
Cool.
Oh no, that's
I
a
can do
bad
the same.
idea.
And then the +5.
That doesn't apply to me.
Aw.
Yeah, the +5 applies to his allies, not to him.
Oh.
She basically just swings her scythe and cuts the arrow in half in midair without even flinching.
He shoots again.
Same thing.
Shooting again.
Shing, shing.
Okay. Make her roll me a. Oh, what is it? Give me a sec. Make her roll. If
Yeah,
she tries
she's just-
anything,
She's just gonna say fuck you and dispel magic on you at this level.
that doesn't matter to
Regardless of what
me.
you do.
That doesn't matter to me. Give me a second.
Oh.
I can't. Okay, I can't for some reason find a DC save. So never mind.
Didn't come for a fight. Came for a warning.
Haven't you already sent me a warning? I mean,
Now this one's a little bit of a more extreme warning. She's just gonna stab the end of the scythe into the ground and look at you all. This is your adventuring party. Saw them the last time I watched you. Rather impressive group.
This is your
Nothing
mom.
against my status or power. You all will die here if you attack me.
Did any of you
Over.
understand that?
yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
You might.
Okay, then it's probably my side.
Nice. Oh, as much as I love you, my dear, you should really run away before anything becomes more tragic.
Gungir slowly raises his hand.
I'll do Gungir first, then Ravak.
Gungir waits to be called upon, because he's a good boy.
He looks at you.
Are you sure you love her? Because I feel like this is kind of a bad relationship you guys have got. First of all, you don't come in, you don't say, "Hey, daughter, how you doing?" Well, I don't approve of your life choices, but you're doing it. But your child. Sorry, I get confused sometimes. But anyways, I digress. And then you come and you steal our kill, and then not even so much as a hello, or like even a cupcake or anything.
I mean, I'm not really complaining about manners or anything right now. It's fine.
I suspect that you're lying, ma'am. Also, who are you?
Suppose you all deserve my alias. It would be Rosalind.
Hi, Rozzy.
I am the elite killer of the Assassin's Guild, finest the fine, and the highest kill count.
Compared to what?
Compared to any of the other members combined.
Well,
You need to get better members.
Shrugs.
Well, I'm going to be real honest. Oh, we've met a lot of things that have probably killed thousands more than you, so...
Trust
Get
me,
in line?
You have no idea how long my log of kills is.
Well, I bet it is. I bet it's impressive. I mean...
She pulls out a notebook from her...
Well, I wasn't asking for details, ma'am.
Inside her jacket.
No, not the
Oh,
notebook.
you remember this.
No, not the notebook.
This is her kill log.
Okay, well, you're busy with that. Hi.
You witness a woman with ginger, like Asemar. You can't see her eye color. Redhead, like Asemar. You can't see her eyes because a blindfold. She's currently bound in what looks to be rope and chain, which seems to be magical in some form.
Now, Gungir...
And she has a cloth around her mouth as well.
Now, Gungir would untie her, but Daddy always said not to judge people. He's gonna kind of... Are her ears, like, open, or can she at least hear?
Her ears are uncovered.
Yeah, you doing okay? Are you with her? Or are you a kidnapped victim?
You just hear from... She's gagged.
You can shake your head yes or no.
Shakes head, sort of confusedly.
Okay, so...
No?
So this is just your thing? Or?
Ravak have something to say?
Yeah, Ravak, we'll cut to you right now. What's up?
He will go in front of that's some boss. Now you listen here. Toe is under my employ, so get the fuck out of here.
Oh god, it's
Little
Enzo.
lizard man.
Oh god, it's Enzo all over again.
Really, little lizard man, you want to test your luck here now?
I'm holding a reaction.
What if I had a better proposition for you then?
Raise his eyebrow.
You call yourself a skilled
Ravak,
assassin, right?
Indeed.
So, what if you could get yourself one of the best kills out there. Even
Ravak,
better
I
than this.
swear to God.
Go on.
Well, there is a cult, or several of them that meet up. I'm sure.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Not gonna happen. Persephone already made an accord with the other cult leaders.
So we need you to kidnap Morgan.
Scythe again. Pulls it out of the ground and bamps back over to you, Gungir. Don't think I haven't noticed you with my quarrel.
Well, I didn't think that you didn't notice me. I mean, you just kind of left your person there.
Trust me, I have eyes everywhere.
Fair's fair, yeah? You took our kill, we take your quarry.
Yeah,
Not
that
gonna
was
work this way.
ours. You can't just go.
Care to
Can't just go
care to
first.
explain who she is?
My next target, one of the two that are currently pending, looks over to Toe.
Uh-oh.
However, unlike the rest, she was wanted alive. First time I've had to capture one alive.
Can I attempt to identify who that is?
Roll history with disadvantage. You've never met this person.
May I roll it as well?
Regardless of who rolls, you're rolling with disadvantage.
What about someone who was in the Assassin's Guild?
Okay, What? I'll give you a straight roll, Flynn.
Hey!
You may have read the request for this.
I mean, I have a +0, but whatever. Hey!
Ha
Matched me. 15, that's good.
19.
No,
15.
Or 15, yeah.
Disadvantage. Ready? She looks
shit.
off. She looks more, I guess, important than the one that you may have seen in your travels. You try to think back before you met. And yes, that is in reference to the group, because I'm not saying the full word because I'm lazy.
Titnukuwavansi, thank you very much.
Guys, before you joined the group, you remember you were a wayward traveler trying to just find his place in the world. And you came across a small traveling party of 3 individuals. And this woman was amongst them. You remember particularly that they asked you for directions to a particular temple to Artemis, goddess of the moon.
Okay.
Which you gave them directions to, which was we're like in between Valencia and, I'll say, hold on, let me pull up the map here. And world map. Let's see. You were in between Regalia and Dead Marsh, like in the middle of the desert. And the nearest temple to the moon goddess would have been in Vorn. So you assume that she was captured anywhere between Marsh and Vorn.
Okay.
Never really got a good look at her, other than she's redhead. She has a very nice armor, a cape. The only off thing about her is that she had a floating halo above her head.
Hurry! What happened to the halo?
She still has the halo, currently.
Oh, you said I thought you said that she's missing it.
No, she had the halo when you last
Okay.
saw her. She still has it. Just
then let me
floating
try
above
again.
her head.
Hey, I remember you. He says to the bound girl.
Well, she can't really respond. She just goes, "Whoop."
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I saw you traveling on the road.
Okay, let me find my real world dice. Give me a moment. She's met a lot of travelers.
Also,
And plus, she can't see you because her eyes are covered.
I probably
she
also
has no
sound
idea.
different because of the voice I'm doing. I probably also sound different because of the voice I'm doing.
Anyways,
Which, yes, I'm just saying that is his BCO voice.
okay. Asemar, you would also not know much about this person. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna roll for Weiss. She's the only one I didn't roll. She knows her history.
Well, either way, he's not going to stand idly by as someone's being victimized.
Nope.
He's going to stand directly in their path.
Really? Ruby's just gonna look at you and raise an eyebrow.
What?
She's ignoring the rest of you and is looking particularly at Asemar. Looking at him like giving him a look of why. Why challenge me?
Well,
A little closer.
you're certainly going to become a problem later down the line. Why not just take care of you now?
Yeah,
I'm a bit.
That isn't gonna happen. She takes her empty hand on the girl's shoulder, puts the scythe across her back, okay, and she's gonna just bamf out of existence.
And there she goes.
Ah, fuck.
Was her? I'm curious. Was her scythe? Was it like shadowy?
Yeah. It had like a red glow to it as well, along with being shadowy-esque.
Was it like also a sniper rifle?
Yeah.
God damn it.
What I thought. All right, just checking.
Her scythe.
That's pretty cool scythe. Well, you didn't trigger my thing, which was if she went to make an attack on someone. So.
Okay. So you
Flynn
may
is
now
just
carve the
going
body.
Flynn is just going to slide down Galahad's leg and sit on the ground.
Yeah,
Well, slightly frustrated at an innocent woman potentially being now in trouble, he is going to try to salvage from the Leviathan anything that might be interesting or used for alchemical stuff.
Yeah, Galahad plops down on his butt and puts Flynn on his shoulder and is like, there, and pats Flynn with enormous hand.
That roll, Asemar, you managed to salvage all 4 of its mandibles.
Oh, okay. Gungir was going to see if he could help him out with that.
And I'll say you gained, like, I don't know, 50.
Fredrick will also walk up. He kind of wants to try. He kind of wants to try himself.
Okay.
He is still in tiger form, by the way.
And then,
So let's see his survival. Where is my roll? There it is. 13.
Oh, wait, Freddy probably needs healing.
Yeah. I'm surprised that you recognize Freddy in that form. He's never used that one.
I mean, he knows he's a druid. He knows he's a shapeshifter.
Process of elimination.
So
Something goes into Leviathan, something comes out of Leviathan.
Gungir. He's probably seen a shapeshifter come into his shop.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was gonna say, like, I was half expecting when Freddy came out, Gungir to be like, "Oh my god, a beast came out and ate Freddy from inside that thing!"
Well, I mean, not necessarily. You do smell like Irish Spring soap, Freddy. It's how I recognize you. You smell of Old Spice.
Dunks.
Wait a second. What was the name of that god from Limbo? Storm?
God from Limbo.
Limbo. The game Limbo, or
No, the
Realm Limbo.
the entity who would possess us in the epic campaign.
oh, from Ethan's. Dude, that was so long
I didn't
ago.
want to use a name.
I don't even
I'm trying to remember. Because I'm trying to think maybe Gungir has seen some of that shit where it would come out of somebody's nipple.
Oh, Comp?
In which case he's... What?
Was it Comp? Or no, that was
No,
Purple.
that was... No, Comp was the character.
Yeah.
Charles Oliver Masters Percival, the sentient son.
Alright. Gungir's gonna roll 5d6 or 5d10.
All I'm saying is, compared to that shapeshifting, like if Gungir had ever solved that shapeshifting, nothing else would compare.
So I healed 37.
Yeah. He hands you a flask filled with cherry limeade.
I'm almost fully healed.
So,
Alright. Hey, Tom?
Flynn, a moment.
Yeah.
I need to talk to you one-on-one.
Oh, okay.
I take Flynn and I take him off my shoulder and I pat him on the head and I put him down.
Pats.
And I take Han and I call Han and we give Flynn and Ravak.
Weiss will step away as well.
Yes,
No.
Ravak.
How much longer am I gigantic?
Let me roll a
Wow.
d4. 1 hour.
Oh boy. Okay.
Now, Flynn,
Yes.
how deceptive would you say you are?
I mean, I have a plus 12, so
Wow, that's very specific.
On a
The real question
I mean,
is,
I am a changeling assassin, and I did trick you all into thinking I was
Ex-assassin.
someone else for several weeks.
yes, the real question is, do you think you can deceive your master?
My master Persephone, or my master, my mother, the other?
That one, yes.
Oh, yes. I mean, there's a chance I could, but she's also a master assassin.
I will say this, out of character, you have shown her your other personas.
I can change into more personas.
She knows the ones that you're most familiar with.
Yeah, I mean, there's only 2 of those, but I can literally change into anyone I see, so...
Yeah.
Okay, I want to test you.
Okay.
Go on, tell me you hate me with all of your guts.
Wait.
With a straight face.
I just...
What is other people? Before I act.
I just want to say something really quick. I just
Go
realized, earlier, Ravak cast Healing Word
Yes, I did.
In a wild magic area.
You're gonna need to roll on that table, big boy.
200 for me, Ravak. We'll get to that later.
Okay.
For him, it's delayed.
That's fine.
I'm just
We'll
going
get to it when we get to it.
and roll to see how well I'm going to act.
Pretty good.
17's not bad. Well, of course I hate you, Ravak. You're quite obnoxious. I mean, out of everyone, I'd say other than Full, you're probably my least favorite among the party. Most of your plans are entirely ridiculous and mostly just obnoxious sidetracks.
Oh my god. That +8 in insight, Jesus.
I rolled a 5, okay? Oh, but you're my friend, Ravak!
Yeah, you definitely need a little bit of work there.
This coming from the cleric.
Weiss could give a good suggestion. I don't know how well it could do. You know what? Fuck it. You know what? How loud were you when you said all that shit?
I mean, Flynn is a pretty loud person in general.
Weiss would have probably overheard it. If I make him a suggestion, why don't you talk smack about myself, Minerva, someone who you're not very familiar with? You can take it.
Oh, this isn't about you.
I overheard your conversation.
I assume you're positing that I need to be lying about people whom I do, to some degree, care about.
Mm-hmm.
Ravak, which I suppose is the difficult part.
Exactly. If
I'm
you're
not talking
lying
to
to...
Ravak.
Wait, what happened?
Flynn was saying, I suppose your point is that I need to potentially lie about people who I care about? Which is the part that's difficult.
Me and my brother, well, he was the one who taught me how to be extremely deceptive, you know, how he snuck onto the ship and all that stuff. Innocent looking, but got away with it perfectly.
Oh, well, I can do that quite well. And then he turns into like a little gnome girl who's very, very adorable and innocent looking.
I will say this, you can only alter yourself as a medium-sized creature that is humanoid.
Well...
Gnome is too small for change. So you're abnormally short.
Turn into handsome Gungir.
You do halfling.
A very adorable halfling girl.
There you go.
Well, I can do cute very well.
Well, it might not just be cuteness that's gonna win her over. You're gonna have to show that you're willing to, quote-unquote, follow her.
Oh, well, I don't know how easy it'd be to get back in her good graces or anything after I sort of abandoned the guild, and she definitely would probably be able to recognize me unless I took a really outlandish shape or something, or came up with a whole new really good backstory, which usually takes a while.
Plus, do you really wanna?
No, I mean, is there a reason I have to re-infiltrate the Assassin's Guild? Because I kind of never want to go back there.
Well, she's after you, so we're gonna have to deal with her at some point.
Yeah, I'm aware I'm probably going to die.
I won't let that happen.
None of us will let that
She can
happen.
kill me from like a million feet away, so...
Here's a suggestion for you. Why don't you a persona from someone who's more intimidating than her.
I mean, that'd be kind of a tall order.
What about Kamui?
That was my exact thought.
I immediately turn into Kamui. Quick, put Kamui on top of Toe.
You alter yourself into Kamui. Let me find her.
You mean like this? I assume she talks something like this.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, I told you I could turn into literally anyone that I've seen as long as they're not too much taller or shorter than I am.
Yeah, she'd be a little bit taller than you. Not by much, maybe like 3 inches, 4 inches.
I can do less than 8 feet and more than 4 feet.
There you go.
Well, I've just come to... Oh.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Well, I've just come to accept that pretty much half the people we've met are more than capable of killing us, and the fact that they haven't done so is just because they're procrastinating.
Yeah, it sort of feels that way.
Well, I mean, as long as they're procrastinating, we just keep getting stronger. And eventually, they'll have to come up to us and be like, hold on, I'm gonna do someone evil. Someone give me an example of someone evil we've met. We've met a few of them.
Gestures at myself.
Other than Toe.
Or Volt.
Volt? Well, I can do I can do Volt. Gungir will, like... Oh, crap. He will use his Zero Wand to kind of, like, paint his face to look like Volt. He's like, I'm Volt. I can destroy half the planet, but I'm not going to, because I gotta wake up all my pets. I'm gonna leave the people who probably can't really do anything against me, but you know what? I've been away for a while, and I'm just not going to keep an eye on them, and that's like your mom. That's like your mom. She could absolutely kill us. Like, at this very moment, there could be like a little red dot on my head, and then just no more Gungir. But it's not happening right now, because we're out there getting strong. They underestimate us. They underestimate the Toe, and the Gungir, and the Ravak, and the Galahad. Then I think they will always underestimate Freddy. I mean, maybe not.
Wait, what?
Maybe not. I mean...
Yes.
Don't worry
I
about
mean,
it.
if this is a matter of me trying to hide or something, then I guess... I don't know, if we could disguise my sword or something, or if I stopped using it, then I'd at least be, like, less recognizable.
Or...
I really like this sword, though.
We can show them that we're a force worth reckoning with.
Oh yeah, but I sort of mean in the meantime.
Yeah. Potentially, we can make you a side sword and you just be, quote-unquote, dual-wielding. You just use that other sword while you're with the assassins. Don't pull out your Shadow Blade, ever. Unless if it's...
It's so useful, though. But yeah, I guess.
Just a suggestion.
I mean, weren't you working on some other swords for me, Gungir, or something?
Yeah, it's on the work order.
There's a lot on that work order.
Yeah.
Feel bad for you.
Yes, the way
we need to start making simulacrums of you.
You like assistance with that, Gungir?
First of all, Daddy says that it's illegal to create simulacrums of me. That's just state law.
Do you have a copyright?
I don't have a copyright. It's just state law where I'm from.
But you're not in that state anymore.
Something about voting fraud. Well, I don't know.
But you're not in that state anymore, dude.
But what if the simulacrum doesn't have a driver's license?
Well, I don't have a driver's license either.
Well, then you can't
flight
vote.
license.
Well, naturally, because I'm technically a magic... Oh, I see where you're going.
See? It's all clear.
Wait, I'm confused, Venom. What were you laughing about?
Don't worry about it.
But then that means I gotta make another Gungir, and I'm not ready to be a dad.
Look, Gungir, I'm just offering help in the workshop if you need it.
Thank you, Weiss.
I can
Well, I appreciate it.
Somebody remembers my name.
Wiss.
She just sighs, annoyed.
She remembers Fall's advice in the back of her head. Ignore them.
She just accepts it. She's like, I'll never win with them.
Thank you, white-haired thorn.
I'm going to... She just slowly lowers her hand off her sword. Okay, not... I'm gonna go get a drink. Goes back to the ship.
Would this be where we call it game?
We'll just say you guys meet back up with A Wild, who congratulates you, thanks you for your service, and that he will send appropriate reward to you at point.
Are we going to mention the fact that somebody took our kill, or are we going to leave that out?
That's up to you.
We're going to
leave that part out.
Okay, understood.
Fredrick wouldn't want to leave that part out. Because, again, this was supposed to be him, like, taking the spot.
Yeah, rip your character arc.
Well, Fred didn't want it anyway, so he's probably pretty glad.
Yeah, so
a joke.
Fred, would you guys suggest that Fredrick tell them or not?
Asemar would say, just for the sake of not complicating things or potentially getting them involved in things that they don't. Not that we wouldn't appreciate the help, but it's probably best that we leave as many innocents out of this as possible, because we don't know this person's connections.
Plus, we had it on the ropes, so don't worry about it. We had it. Don't worry about it.
That's
okay.
We were more than capable of killing it, but
it was like one attack away. I was gonna breathe on it, and it was done. All right.
By the way, how was the wild magic surge?
It was, well...
It was discontinued.
And Galahad, like, just gestures at all of him. By the way, Galahad, still for an hour after the battle, is still... what was the size category? Ginormous.
Yes, ginormous.
But I do want to... I did want to... I put an exclamation point. I wanted to take... Fred aside before we came back.
Okay.
And just give him a put up my hand. It's the gesture that you would be used to for like a high five.
He would take it.
Says, up here. Look at that. You were so terrified, rightfully so, with that Leviathan. And look, we faced it down. And we fought it. You fought it right in the belly of the beast, and you came out on top.
I mean, I literally got swallowed, so I couldn't do much.
Did you see that beam of light? You decimated it. No way. Good work.
That was definitely the strongest single attack.
That's all.
Okay.
Alright. You guys make it back to the ship. Take your long rest, and you guys want to keep going, or shall we end it here on a high note?
I'm a bit tired right now.
I'm pretty good.
I'm sleepy.
Same.
Right, well, we'll end it on this high.
And as for the recording goes, thank you for listening. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Leave a comment.